grew, pulling from within. Your name still lingers where the light once stayed, a quiet memory that time can't fade. I trace the outline underneath my skin, wondering how the pain got in. I try to hide the part you left behind, but every touch brings you to mind. And no matter how much I try to heal, the truth is all too real. Your name beneath my skin remains, a quiet mark that carries all the pain. I'm falling through the memory you carved inside, searching for a place where I can hide. Your name beneath my skin is the part of me that won't let go tonight. The nights fall heavy where your shadow lies, a fading warmth I can't deny. I breathe the stillness, trying to forget, but my heart remembers every step. I tell myself someday the ache will fade, that I'll escape the choices we made. But no matter how much I try to mend, it finds me in the end. Your name beneath my skin remains, a quiet mark that carries all the pain. I'm falling through the memory you carved inside, searching for a place where I can hide. Your name beneath my skin is the part of me that won't let go tonight. Maybe someday the ink will blur, maybe someday my heart won't stir, but right now every breath I take still feels like your mistake. Your name beneath my skin still stays, etched forever in 1,000 ways. I'm falling through the silence you left behind, losing every part I try to find. Your name beneath my skin is the way I'm carrying tonight. Your name beneath my skin, still living deep within. The quiet hits me deeper than before. Empty walls where the warmth once stayed, quiet nights where the memories fade. Every step feels heavier than the last. Every dream keeps drowning in the past. I try to move on, but the shadows hold me tight. Every little thought becomes another fight. And no matter how far I try to run, it pulls me back again. There's a hole in my heart where love used to be, an echo that breaks every time it repeats. I'm falling through the cracks you left behind, searching for a light I still can't find. There's a hole in my heart, and it's swallowing me tonight. Faded hopes that I can't replace, shattered plans scattered out of place. I reach for the pieces left in the cold, trying to hold on to something I can't hold. I whisper to the dark just to feel less alone, but the only voice returning is my own. And no matter how much I try to mend, it breaks and breaks again. There's a hole in my heart where love used to be, an echo that breaks every time it repeats. I'm falling through the cracks you left behind, searching for a light I still can't find. There's a hole in my heart, and it's swallowing me tonight. Maybe someday the shadows will fade. Maybe one day I'll feel unafraid. But right now all I know is the ache, and how much it still takes. There's a hole in my heart where love used to be. Every memory burns when it washes through me. I'm falling through the cracks you left behind, still reaching for a piece I can't find. There's a hole in my heart, and it's pulling me down tonight. Still a hole in my heart, still the ghost of what used to be. The quiet settles and I feel the shift begin. The moment lingers when the door goes still. A sudden silence nothing else can fill. Every heartbeat slows inside my chest, trying to understand what's left. I reach for something I can't hold anymore, only shadows standing where you were before. And no matter how I try to breathe, you're still the part that leaves. When you leave, the world turns cold, the nights grow long, the days feel old. I'm falling through the spaces you let go, searching for a piece I used to know. When you leave, I lose the part that keeps me whole. The rooms feel bigger than they used to be. Every echo sounds like it's haunting me. I walk in circles just to stay alive. feels real. When you leave, the world turns cold, the nights grow long, the days feel old. I'm falling through the spaces you let go, searching for a piece I used to know. When you leave, I lose the part that keeps me whole. Maybe someday the light will break through. Maybe someday I'll stop missing you. But right now all I feel is the ache and everything you take. When you leave, the world turns still. Every quiet moment hits harder than it will. I'm falling through the pieces left behind, trying to reach the hope I can't find. When you leave, you take the heart I can't rebuild tonight. When you leave, I'm left with only quiet. Another night falls, and I'm still here. The streets are quiet, the lights feel cold. Every memory hits like something old. I walk the shadows where we used to be, trying to find what's left in me. I keep searching for a sign I'm not alone, but every echo sounds like I'm on my own. And no matter where these steps have gone, the silence lingers on. So I walk alone through the dark and the empty, carrying the weight that you left in me. Every road I take still leads me back again to the place where the heartache never ends. So I walk alone, 'cause that's all I've ever known tonight. The nights are longer than they used to be. Every shadow feels like it's haunting me. I try to breathe, but the cold comes in, filling the space beneath my skin. I tell myself that someday I'll be strong, but the quiet keeps proving me wrong. And no matter how much I try to heal, the emptiness feels real. So I walk alone through the dark and the empty, carrying the weight that you left in me. Every road I take still leads me back again to the place where the heartache never ends. So I walk alone, 'cause that's all I've ever known tonight. Maybe someday I'll find a place to belong. Maybe someday these nights won't feel so long. But right now all I feel is the ache and how much my heart can break. So I walk alone through the dark and the empty, searching for the part of me I took with you quietly. mistake still leads me back again to the pain that refuses to reach its end. So I walk alone into another lonely night. Still I walk alone. Still the night knows my name. The moment froze, and everything changed. I still remember how the light grew thin, the quiet shaking somewhere deep within. Your shadow moved before the words could fall, and in that second I lost it all. I reached for something I could never hold, a fading warmth slipping into cold. And no matter how I begged you to stay, you slowly turned away. When you turned away, the world went still, the air grew heavy, the nights grew chill. I'm falling through the silence you left behind, searching for a meaning I can't find. When you turned away, you took the part I lived inside. The echo lingers where your footsteps end, a broken truth I can't defend. I breathe the quiet, trying to move on, but every sign of you is never gone. I tell myself someday I'll let you go, but my heart isn't ready to let it show. And no matter how much I fight the ache, it's more than I can take. When you turned away, the world went still, the air grew heavy, the nights grew chill. I'm falling through the silence you left behind, searching for a meaning I can't find. When you turned away, you took the part I lived inside. Maybe someday the light will find me, maybe someday this hurt won't blind me, but right now everything remains a shadow of the pain. When you turned away, you broke the ground, left me standing in a world without sound. I'm falling through the pieces left behind, reaching for the hope I can't find. When you turned away, you closed the door on my whole life tonight. When you turned away, you left the quiet in your place. grows heavy when the night moves in. Echoes settle where your voice had been. I stand alone in the quiet you left behind, searching for a peace I can't find. I keep replaying every word you said, trying to breathe through the weight in my chest. And no matter how I try to deny, I felt to slowly die. After the last goodbye, the world fell still. The nights turned colder against my will. I'm falling through the places you let go, lost inside a truth I didn't know. After the last goodbye, I'm learning how to live alone tonight. The halls feel wider than they ever were. Every shadow still remembers you here. I trace the silence where your warmth once stayed, wishing the light had never faded. I tell myself the hurt will fade in time, but every heartbeat echoes your line. And no matter how much I try to mend, you're here in every end. After the last goodbye, the world fell still. The nights turned colder against my will. I'm falling through the places you let go, lost inside a truth I didn't know. After the last goodbye, I'm learning how to live alone tonight. Maybe someday I'll finally breathe. Maybe someday my heart will leave. But right now, everything remains a shadow of the pain. After the last goodbye, the quiet stayed, wrapping every memory we made. I'm falling through the spaces left behind, reaching for a hope I can't find. After the last goodbye, I'm standing in the ruins of tonight. After the last goodbye, only silence holds me now. There's a stillness where the warmth once lived, a space that took more than I could give. Every moment feels like it's standing still. Every breath is something I can't feel. I try to find a light inside the dark, but nothing answers back inside my heart. And no matter how I try to go, it slips beyond my hope. This emptiness is all I feel tonight, a quiet ache that never leaves my side. I'm falling through the hollow in my chest, losing every part I had left. This emptiness is the only thing that stays with me. Faded echoes of the life I knew, shadows spreading where the hurt breaks through. I reach for something just to feel alive, but all I touch is the place you left behind. I tell myself someday I'll feel again, but the quiet keeps proving me wrong again. And no matter how much I try to stand, it slips right through my hands. This emptiness is all I feel tonight, a quiet ache that never leaves my side. I'm falling through the hollow in my chest, losing every part I had left. This emptiness is the only thing that stays with me. Maybe someday the weight will lift. Maybe someday my heart won't drift. But right now all I know is the pain, and how much of me remains. This emptiness is all I feel inside, a quiet echo where I used to hide. I'm falling through the hollow in my chest, searching for a piece I can't possess. This emptiness is the only thing that stays with me tonight. This emptiness still holding on to me. Stillness falls and everything goes thin. The room grows quiet when the night comes in. Every heartbeat feels like it's wearing thin. I sit alone where the warmth once stayed, listening to all the sounds that fade. I reach for meaning in the silence left behind, but all I find is the echo in my mind. And no matter how I try to cope, it steals away my hope. This quiet cuts deeper than the pain, filling every space like falling rain. I'm sinking in the silence you left behind, searching for a voice I can't find. This quiet keeps reminding me you're gone. The walls feel colder than they used to be. Every shadow falls so heavily. I try to breathe, but the sound won't rise. Lost beneath these empty skies, I tell myself someday it won't feel this strong, but the quiet keeps proving me wrong. And no matter how much I try to heal, the emptiness feels real. This quiet cuts deeper than the pain, filling every space like falling rain. I'm sinking in the silence you left behind, searching for a voice I can't find. This quiet keeps reminding me you're gone. Maybe someday the sound will return. Maybe someday the weight won't burn. But right now, all I hear is the ache and everything you take. And this quiet holds everything you erased, every moment, every memory traced. I'm sinking in the silence you left behind, trying to catch a breath I can't find. This quiet is the only thing that stays tonight. This quiet still calling out your